Hello YouTube, Toon here, and today I'm going to be talking about my opinion on Toontown Rewritten, specifically if they're being lazy or not. But first, let me start this off by saying I really respect Toontown Rewritten. I really love what they're doing. I really love Toontown, and I really want to see it open again. But we got to think of it truthfully. Are they being lazy or not? Well, I really have mixed thoughts about this. To be honest, considering they're an independent team and they're all working non-profit, none of them are getting paid, I would have to say they're doing a very, very excellent job for an independent team. And a lot of them, I think that most of them are, young teenagers, or which I've learned. But other than that, I think that that's great what they're doing, and they're doing all right for an independent team. But let's think of it from another perspective. Are they being lazy or not? Well, I feel like, to some extent, please don't hate me for this, please. I'm just sharing my honest opinion. I'm not being biased or anything. Just gonna give you opinions from both sides. Well, from the opposing side, thinking that they are lazy, Toontown Rewritten really hasn't released the main concept of the game. The main concept of the game is cog battles and HQs. Now, I know that HQs, I really don't expect them to be released anytime soon. They're a huge part of the game, but besides that, cog battles, the battle system, that's the main part of the game. That's what people love. That's what people love to do. They still haven't released that, unfortunately. And, they could have, I'm sure, if they only worked on that for about a week or two, they just worked on the cog battle system, they could have gotten it running up again. And I do have coding experience, and I'm not sure if it would be that hard. And also, they're introducing things little by little. First, they introduced, I think it was the trolley. Correct me if I'm wrong. They introduced the trolleys, and they introduced the trolley. Then they continued to add trolley games. Then they introduced pictures. Like selfies, what people like to call them sometimes. And then they added what a lot of people don't necessarily like. I wouldn't like to say that a lot of people don't like, but a lot of people think it's useless that they added butterflies. Now, a lot of people think, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but a couple people think that that's just a way for them to stall. Like, they're adding these little things along the way to stall for the game to, be in alpha testing as long as they can. And I really think they should be out of alpha test right now. They should have been out of alpha test like a month ago and had the battle system readied up. And they haven't updated their website in 4 days. 4 days, and now they're doing it in intervals of around 3 days. And the last update wasn't even an update. I think it was just some sort of weird long code. And I don't even think it deserves to be called an update, but why? I just think that they really need to get back on track. They just need to buckle down for a week and just get to work and try to get that battle system out. Now, here's another point of view from, people who think that, who are defending them. Yeah, I understand that it's extremely hard to do this, but, you guys gotta, this is from my genuine opinion. I think that they should really be out of alpha test and being closed to open beta right now. Because and I feel like they're using the elections as an excuse. Because the elections, everybody was hyped up about that, and they even managed to mess that up too. I was watching the live stream for hours. I was just watching Netflix on my TV, on my PS3, and I had my laptop next to me the whole time, just watching the live stream, and it just was postponed. And I thought that that was really a huge blow to Toontown Rewritten because of that. And I'm not sure. I'm kind of losing, hope that they're gonna go into open beta anytime soon, considering the things that are taking place right now. And they might be. I mean, there's always, in every single company, in every single group, there's always going to be those couple people who are lazy. But I feel like to some extent, okay, please don't hate me for this. I keep saying I'm kind of indifferent, but to some extent, I believe that they are kind of being lazy, and they're using these things as an excuse. Now, I understand that, I know it's easy for me to say, yeah, I'm not doing it. And I know it's not easy for me to say it, because I'm not doing it, but I do have coding experience, and I did do some coding for Panda 3D, and I made a couple games, and they were very decent, I have to say. And it didn't take me more than, I would say, a week to get a good battle system in. I made a tank game. It was just a prototype, but it was basically I created a home screen, and it was it was a turn-based game where you had to raise the level of your cannon from your tank and shoot it over an island and get to the other one. That took me no longer than a week, and it was extremely complicated to do that. So I don't really understand why it should take so long for Toontown Rewritten, considering they have many, many, many people on their team. Because I'm sure that they could get the battle system out in a week if they really just buckled down and tried and tried and tried. And well, I just really think that they need to get this out there because they're losing a lot of hope. A lot of people are losing hope for Toontown Rewritten. And I don't want to bash them. I'm by all means. I really don't want to bash Toontown Rewritten. I don't want them to take any offense by this video. I just want them to know if anybody sees this, just want you to know I'm not bashing Toontown Rewritten. I love Toontown Rewritten, even though I've never played, but I really love what they're doing. I just think that they can try harder. I believe that they can try harder. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. Alright, thank you so much. Goodbye.